Manhattan is a city of high-rise buildings, not to mention gorgeous brownstones. The one common element that helps to protect nearly every home, its windows. We sent tri-state real estate expert Judy Sahagian on a quest to learn all about windows.
Hi, I'm Judy.
Hey Judy, Ross Adler.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Welcome to Adler Windows. Let me show you around.
Amazing. Okay, great. So how long have you been in business?
The company started in 1986. My father founded the company. We opened up this design and showroom January of 2016.
Wow, amazing. I hear your father opened the business in the basement of his Long Island house.
Yeah, he did. So,
kind of like a rock band.
I'm trying to remember. I was 4 years old, and he borrowed $5,000 from an uncle of the family and started Adler Windows in our basement.
That history helping to shape what makes Adler Windows unique.
Today we have over 120 employees and operate in 2 locations servicing New York City and the outer boroughs. Adler Windows has grown on average 30% year over year since 2007. We have plans to continue our growth, and growth comes with the need for great people like we have here at Adler today.
The showroom also hosts numerous events connecting the design industry.
This is amazing. I have never been to a windows showroom before. Do you manufacture all of these windows?
Actually, we don't manufacture anything.
The product mix, extensive.
We represent, I want to say, between 30 and 40 different manufacturers. Where we get involved is we work with the designers and architects up front on the initial design, through the engineering of how the product's going to be installed, through procurement of the product, to installation, which we do with our own labor, through post-construction service of the product.
Oh, so that's really interesting. You don't only sell them, you install them as well and work closely with the developers.
Correct. Everything we do is furnished installed sales.
Extending the Adler brand to both commercial and residential applications.
We work with an array of different clients, ranging from retail end users, so Mr. and Mrs. Smith in their Park Avenue apartment, through developers, property owners. We work on projects ranging from an apartment renovation through new construction. You know, what I love about New York City and New York City architecture is you walk down a block and you can see so many different variations and so many different types of architecture. And one of the benefits of Adler is we represent manufacturers that speak to different types of architecture, whether it be historic wood windows or architecturally accurate steel replica windows. A large portion of New York City is governed by the New York City Landmark Preservation Commission. Here at Adler, we execute about 100 landmark projects a year, and we work very closely with our manufacturers, Marvin specifically, Marvin Windows and Doors, to execute that work.
I've heard of them. I've heard of them. Do you have an example to show me?
I'd love to show it to you.
Great.
So Judy, this is our Marvin Windows pod. Here we have a few examples of different Marvin windows. We love working with Marvin because they're very well adept at executing on landmark projects. This window specifically is the ultimate double hung window, which we use throughout the city on both landmarked and non-landmark projects.
So is Marvin the leader in landmark projects? Is that mostly what they do?
Marvin by far is the market leader here in New York City for historically accurate landmark projects.
Oh, that's really interesting. And it's wood. How long does this last?
It is. So it's an all-wood window. The windows last with proper maintenance anywhere between 20 to 40 years, if not longer.
And how many stories do they put these in high rises? Does the pressure
So
change?
we can install this window up to 15 stories in a building. After that, it has to be fire rated, and we all know what isn't fire rated.
Is it double pane glass?
It is. You know, one of the reasons we love working with Marvin is because we have so many different choices to make when designing, figuring a product, whether it's having grids or no grids, the different hardware finishes on the window. There are so many different types of insulated glass, double pane, triple pane, different low-E coatings. We can use glass for different types of sound attenuation to keep the noisy city out.
Well, as I'm walking the streets, I'm going to be sure to be looking for Marvin windows and see if I could recognize them.
Well, why don't I go show you a project now?
That would be amazing. Thank you. Okay, let's go.
Beyond the showroom is where the value of selecting a quality window really comes to life.
Welcome to the Upper West Side Historic District.
Thank you. I love this neighborhood.
So do I. You have great examples of multifamily pre-wars, townhouses, and the museum right across the street.
This is amazing.
Well, we're standing at 101 West 78th Street. It was a pre-war conversion completed in 2018. This is Unit 6C. It is a duplex 3-bedroom, currently on the market.
Now I really understand when you were telling me that in the showroom, the difference between the interior and exterior. It's really breathtaking.
Thank you. We worked with the developer's architectural team as well as the design team to not only engineer and configure the windows for landmark specifications, but also to the interior designer's requirements.
Seeing it in this fashion really brings it home for me, much more than looking in a catalog. I can really tell the hard work that you've done here.
Oh, thanks. You know, at Adler, whether we're doing a pre-war conversion where we're changing all the windows in the building, working with a homeowner, changing the windows in their home, or new construction out of the ground, at the end of the day, we want to work on great projects with amazing clients, all with our own great people at Adler Windows.
Man, it's chilly out here.
It is. You know, it's this time of year where we start to collect coats. So for every one project we complete, we donate a coat to the New York Cares Coat Drive.
Oh, that's amazing. That's really amazing. So I've learned so much from you today. I'll never look at a window the same thanks to Adler Windows.
Well, Judy, I want to thank you for having us on today. You know, at Adler, we love working with our clients on amazing, beautiful New York City projects. And I hope when you walk around the city and look up, you'll see some Adler windows in the skyline.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.